So I challenge people to do that. And when you do that, and this is probably wise because you're actually going to see things that don't get preached on Sunday.
Right. Right.
And when you start to see those things that don't get preached on Sunday, and when you start to be able to decipher perhaps Jesus' ministry for yourself and not based on what's being taught from the pulpit, you realize that the physical institution of church or religion is not in alignment with what the book actually
Says
says.
church is.
And so that's where the cognitive dissonance comes in. So
Now, I recently did my grandmother's funeral as a Hebrew Israelite. I said, not only in the funeral, before and after, is that I'm not going to have some slick talking, jive turkey pastor talking about my grandmother as though he knew her and saying the same old things, the same rubbish in theology, Christian theology, that they've been preaching since the plantation. That wasn't going to happen, right? What this brother is saying is true. If you really sought out and read on your own and sought and searched to find the truth, things will be opened up to you and you start to see things and you start to notice that what they are doing in the church is it's not in the Bible. I understand that our people have a hard time with the Bible because of history and because of the people that they know that go to church every Sunday and how they act and how they live their lives and how they treat other people. So our people have a disdain and which I understand. I understand why we feel that way towards the Bible. It had a part in enslaving us. I understand, but a lot of it is just due to feelings and not from knowledge and understanding. It's just how we feel about something without actually doing the research on the thing. But what he said is true. The physical institution of the church is far different than what's physically written down in the Bible. Far different. And as I was speaking in front of family, friends at my grandmother's funeral, I was told that the ushers of the mortuary were looking at each other and shaking their head with some of the things that I was saying. I also had people come up to me after and say, I've never been in such a good funeral. I mean, and hear such a great message. It's because I wasn't coming from a place of Christian theology. I wasn't coming from a place of Christianity or what my grandmother and grandfather been saying and what their parents have been saying and what preachers and pastors say all the time and how they talk. I was coming from the truth and the knowledge of what's actually inside the book. So yeah, a lot of y'all would be shocked to find out a lot of things in the Bible that you never knew because you are under the guise and under the institution of the Black Christian church, which has robbed our people, misled our people, and has brought in my opinion, has brought about more destruction than crack cocaine. Another thing he said is that you're going to see things that don't get taught on Sunday. Well, there is actually no teaching in the Christian church. What they do is they take things about your life and they make analogies and they try to put them together to fit a modern lifestyle of prosperity, a modern lifestyle of getting blessings, of good things happening to you all the time. That's what they do. It's all about prosperity. It's all about something good happening to you all the time, never having anything bad happen to you. And it's a motivational speech. It's like going to a motivational speech and hearing this riveting speech, this speech that just moves your spirit and makes you feel so good and makes you feel so motivated that you're ready to go fight the world for the next week, the following week. That's all it's doing. It's not actually educating our people. And you see that in the surrounding communities where every Black church in America is. The communities are destroyed. The communities are drug addicted. The communities have low morals. Black culture sprung from the Black Christian church. All of the parts about Black culture that you look at today and you say you hate, you say you don't like it, you don't like the way the young people are, you don't like the way they live and how they hurting one another, how they're over sexualizing themselves. They all came out of the Christian church, and they were not educated on how to be righteous people.